It was in 2008 when Mirror's Edge came out. As polarizing as it was, a lot of people liked this game. They really liked the idea of free running being the main focus of a platformer, and many games have taken that and ran with it. Get it? Ran. Oh, kill me, but seriously, games like Dishonored, Dying Light, and Assassin's Creed Unity, to name a few, all took free running and parkour and made it a core element of the gameplay. These gameplay elements also work with 2D platformers very well, as we can see in Vector and Deadlight. Now, the game that basically started this trend is finally getting a sequel, 8 years in the making, Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I just want to throw this out here before I go any further, but I haven't played any of the first Mirror's Edge game. I really should, but haven't gone around to it. So these opinions belong to someone who looks at Mirror's Edge Catalyst not compared to the original, but to games similar to it that have similar core elements in gameplay. And really, I'll just give my thoughts on how fun I find the game and what I think could be improved. In Catalyst, you play as a runner called Faith, who lives in a totalitarian state that watches everybody's every move. Runners transfer information from person to person to prevent the government from intervening. Faith just recently got out of jail and with the help of some other runners can escape the watch of the regime, but she still has some problems as she owes money to a guy that acts like a mafioso with assistants and government officials eager to screw with her. Just look at how tough Faith has it. She's just trying to ask this nice policeman for directions, and what's he do? He hits her in the face. But Faith really needs these directions, so a little hit like that won't get to her. I mean, what's the worst that could possibly— oh, well, I guess that. The greatest part of Catalyst is by far the smooth, uninterrupted gameplay experience. Kind of like how you can get into a rhythm by playing a regular platformer like Super Mario. In this 3D platformer, you can set up a rhythm in which you play where everything just feels natural and satisfying. I play on my Xbox One and all the controls are really good. I don't really see how they could be improved upon here. One thing about the gameplay that I do find odd though is the fact that you have to unlock certain abilities. I get that now that the game is open world, they feel they have to add some more open world elements like this unlock system, but in a game where freedom and the ability to move shouldn't be sacrificed, it is definitely out of place. Like I just mentioned, the game is open world, so while that comes with the typical open world RPG unlock system, it is generally a big positive. A game based on free running should allow you to explore the world around you as much as you want. There is no set path you should have to go in a game like this, so I'm really glad Catalyst is open world. It just suits it very well. With the game being open world, however, objectives and locations can be hard to pinpoint, which is why runner's vision is such a good idea. It can be toggled on or off depending on if you want a challenge, plus parts of the game where runner's vision goes offline throw a little bit of puzzle into this game, which can actually be quite welcome, as it can break the monotony of going along the predetermined path. Also, something that's pretty cool is that the predetermined path that runner's vision gives you isn't the only path that you have to take to get to your location, so you don't have to go that way if you don't want. In fact, runner's vision often doesn't give you the fastest way to an objective, it just gives you a way, so figuring out the fastest path during events like races can actually be more of a challenge than just following your runner's vision. Little things like these can really emphasize how free you can be in a game where you focus on free running and limitless movement. Another area where I think this game falls flat, and I don't know if many others would agree with me, is that I think there should be more enemies dispersed throughout the map. If I can do a couple missions without encountering any sort of adversity, it feels weird. Not to mention the combat in this game is actually pretty cool, so seeing more of that scattered throughout all the missions and map would be pretty great. Considering how seamless the combat is and how intertwined it is with the regular parkour gameplay, I don't think adding more of it would break that seamless feel. Another thing I can complain about, but probably isn't that major, is the fact you can't skip cutscenes. It's a minor issue and I know I probably should try and care about the story, but I don't want to listen to this guy talk about pigeons for 2 solid minutes. I don't really care. So, in conclusion, I think Mirror's Edge Catalyst will be a good game upon release. It's super fast paced and the gameplay is just so satisfyingly addictive. I can't help but like it. Does the game have its shortcomings? Definitely, but what are you gonna do? So far, I'm liking it a good amount. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you know what? If you like this video, you'll probably like this entire YouTube channel, so click that subscribe button. And if you're hooked now, you can click the videos on screen to watch some other stuff we've made here on UndiscoveredPixel. Thanks for watching.